This is Matthew with Matthew Rupp Consulting. I'm going to shoot a quick video about optimizing your website. Unfortunately, optimizing website is treated as too often as like a code for not doing anything to a lot of web companies and SEO companies. We're going to optimize your pages, or I've heard that a lot where clients have been told that, and I've read it a lot where we're going to optimize your content, we're going to optimize your website. And I just want to kind of dispel that myth and put a light on it. What does that really mean? And you'll probably be able to look at your website and realize that it's probably not optimized for much of anything, and how bad that is for your SEO. So with that, let's just jump right into it. This is Cambridge Family Dentistry here in Wichita. The page of the site is about the pros and cons of many dental implants. When we look at what's called the title tag, this is the title tag, this tab at the very top of the page. Pros and cons of many dental implants, dispelling common myths. That's a little long, and I'm going to make a separate video about title tags because they are super important. But the title tag, just to touch on it briefly, is the first word or words should be the keywords you're trying to optimize the page for. So the title tag is very, very important. This is what we're telling Google, like, okay, that's what this page is about. So we tell them here, and it's in the URL, and then our job is to put legs underneath that and really back up what we said that page was about. A lot of times you'll see the business name or home or about in there, and that's not helpful. I mean, to look at this Wichita garbage disposal repair. Not bad. I mean, it should say garbage disposal repair and then Wichita, Kansas. The business name, it almost doesn't even matter. It's nice if it fits, but it should be last. Okay, so that's the title tag. It says pros and cons of implants. The URL, pros and cons of implants. The title of the actual page, pros and cons of implants. And then it's naturally mentioned in the page of text a number of times. You absolutely don't want to put it more times than it naturally belongs in there. That's keyword stuffing and a real no-no. It talks about this page talks about the pros of implant, the pros and the cons, and then it addresses some real common myths. How long it takes, if you need a ride from work, are they expensive, is it a long-term solution, and ends with ask the doctor a question, which I love and works really well. So in this regard, this page is optimized really well for what we told Google this page is about, the pros and cons of many dental implants. Like, this might look super like overkill, but you got to think about it. I mean, their target audience they're typically older folks. They do a lot of, they come back to the site over and over. People research the subject a lot and ask a lot of questions and budget for it or save the money, or, you know, what about this versus bridges and dentures. And so in this sense, it works. I mean, they're number one on Google in their local area for dental implants, which is the goal. So this is a really, really good example. We could look at 100 websites and we won't. It'll be hard to find one good example of a page that is well optimized around a specific keyword. And that's really what the goal is. Like, what did we tell Google this page is about? Well, in this case, we did it. We told them it's about reflection, ridge, dental, and then cosmetic dentistry. The most important keyword should be first, but we did say in the title tag we did mention cosmetic dentistry, so that's good. We said cosmetic here. It would be nice if we had that little voted trust that said dentistry there, but that's fine. We have it right here. So now the goal is, like, how are we supporting that? Where are the legs underneath this to really back up what we said that this page is about? You gotta think about it. I mean, SEO is all about trust. It's all about showing Google why you are, when it comes to cosmetic dentistry in Wichita, Kansas, you're the best possible result. And clearly, like, I mean, this is cookie cutter text. I mean, I bet if we were to highlight this text and copy and paste it into Google, that it's even duplicate content on top of it. So, I mean, really, we didn't do anything to back up that this is something we've done for a long time, and examples of our work and questions to ask, and really back that up. Implants, we can see what they're doing with implants. So implants, it's funny when, I guess, Ridge Dental, so we said dental, implants, and implants and implants. What's funny is that with the exception of that reflection ridge dental, with the exception of that one word, um, implants can get mistaken for a very different kind of implants. So, I mean, you got to look at it from Google's perspective. How well are we making it clear what we do and why we're the best? This is a lot better. Outline of the steps involved and the benefits of it and risks associated with dental implants or mini implants. So a lot better than most. I'll touch on a couple more real quick. So Wichita Garbage Disposals, and the business name, and installation service in Wichita, Kansas. It's too long. It got cut off. The Wichita, Kansas did. So it's Wichita Garbage Disposal. If I need help with a garbage disposal, I'm going to type in garbage disposal, not Wichita. So the right way would have been garbage disposal, Wichita, Kansas, and then the city name if it fit. Which in this case, A&D, it would have been fit. It would have fit. Now that's a perfect title tag. Then we put garbage disposals in the URL, and then at the top of the page. So that's so far. And we mentioned garbage disposal in the text naturally. So far, that's a really well optimized page. And then it's just a matter of, okay, were you authentic? Were you genuine? You know, that would be an example. That'd be telling people, like, did you push the red button on the bottom? Did you do this to reset it? Did you check the power? Just be helpful and have a good call to action where, we're based right here in Wichita. We have this many techs. There's a chance if we can answer a quick question and be of help, we're happy to do it. Give us a call. See that? We're building trust, we're being authentic, we're being genuine, and we did something just a little bit above and beyond and not just cookie cutter text. But as far as the page is optimized, it could be a lot worse. I've seen a lot worse. We'll look at worse, but it could be it very simply could be a lot better. Stover's is an example where, we'll look at services, residential, like we can't even click these. So we have heating and air conditioning services. No, we're not telling Google where we are. And we have service right here, which is just the worst word in the world when it comes to SEO. So heating and air conditioning services and service. And we say what the tagline and the navigation isn't helpful, and then services. Like clearly, when it comes to preventative maintenance, when it comes to commercial heating and air, this can't be the best possible resource, the best possible page, because we don't have anything unique or helpful on this whole page. Google ranks pages, not websites. That's important to remember. So when you don't even have one page about doing commercial heating and air, clearly we're not doing anything to build trust there. This is an article I wrote. Keyword research. Without it, you're gambling. Keyword research. Without it, you're gambling. In a perfect world, I could have put Wichita, Kansas there, but my clients are in a lot bigger area. So I mentioned it in my title, and a number of times I naturally mentioned keyword research. I got linked to an example of a report we did, the benefits of doing keyword research, the right way to do it and the wrong way to do it, a real powerful example of how we helped a spine surgeon with it, linked out to another tool. So in that sense, this page is optimized really well. The title tag could be a little better. It's good that we put it in the URL, the top of the page, and then we really backed that up with an example of the actual keyword research and what it is and why it matters, and reach out to us if you need help with it. Insurance companies are the worst because they'll mix boat insurance, motorcycle insurance, and property casualty all on the same page. And if we back up and think about, okay, what is Google's goal? And that is to return the best possible result based on what you're searching for. When it comes to crop insurance, when we mix it with farm and ranch liability and property and equipment, and we say for the farm, and for the farm, and we throw beards and tattoos on the page, clearly we made it, downright difficult for them to rank well for crop insurance or ever get traffic from crop insurance by being clever right up there with being confusing. Ratty industries like garage door service. This is a good example. Garage door service, Bob's Door Company. Garage door service, that's fine. But then nothing unique, nothing helpful, authoritative, original, or useful to help me understand that why these guys are actually good at this. Hopefully you get the point. This is an example of a page that's really over optimized. We're just going to mention residential plumbing and sewers and faucets and toilets and sump pumps and ejectors and tankless this and water heater installation, and we just mentioned everything related to this. That's what you call over optimizing. The goal isn't to just pack as many keywords in there as we possibly can, but actually bring value and help people. So hopefully this was helpful. There's if you look at the the Google Starter Guide to SEO, Google Search Engine Optimization Starter Guide. The first thing they mention is in this starter guide, which is real basic, is unique and accurate page titles, and how this is your chance to tell both users and search engines what the topic of the particular page is. So hopefully this was helpful explaining what optimized website pages are. If you have any questions, give me a shout. This is Matthew with Matthew Rupp Consulting. Take care.